Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. And welcome to Monday morning. We are at the start of a brand new week. Right. I think everything is ready to go. As we step into a new week, we're taking a moment to look into the week ahead and be intentional about how we want to show up, how we want to create this week. Our teacher for the week is the Dalai Lama, and he reminds us that we can choose where we get our motivation from. Danae, a very good morning. Sunmuddy, good morning. Anthony, good evening. Hello, beautiful people. We can live our lives in reaction to the things that scare us, allowing our fears to dictate the actions we take, allowing anxiety and doubt to have us live reactively to what we don't want, or we can be inspired by the possibilities that life holds and stay focused on what we'd love to create, proactively building the life that we do desire. Beatrix, a very good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to the start of a new week. Maggie, hello. Welcome to Monday morning. The first thought from the Dalai Lama says, moving towards better rather than moving away from bad is an attitude of embracing life rather than rejecting it. Moving towards better rather than moving away from bad. So our meditation this morning, and very often on a Monday morning, is based on this idea. What motivates you? What motivates the actions you take? Is it moving towards what you want or running away from what you don't want? Charlene, good morning. Happy Monday. Great to see you. The Dalai Lama says, every day, think as you wake up. Today, I am fortunate to be alive. I have a precious human life. I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to use all my energies to develop myself, to expand my heart out to others, to achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. I'm going to have kind thoughts towards others. I'm not going to get angry or think badly about others. I'm going to benefit others as much as I can. And the last thought from the Dalai Lama says, just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. So the focus of today's meditation is on that first quote. Are you creating in fear or are you creating in freedom? Are you moving towards better or are you always trying to run away from bad? Here's another way to ask this question. What motivates the actions you take? Are you acting in order to avoid everything that you're scared of, or are you recognizing the life that you can create and rising to the highest expression of who you are? Creating in fear means that we are in constant resistance to life, always swimming upstream. You can turn this around. You can stop running away from and decide what it is that you are going to run toward. You are a born creator. You were manifested from the abundance that the universe is. Recognize that you have the freedom to use this abundance to create the life that you envision. If you're ready, you can close your eyes and let's slip off into this new week together. Let's start with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, slowly rising with every inhale and slowly feeling your body fall with every exhale. I'd like to remind you of what exactly it is that you are busy doing right now. You are being the teacher to your body. You are taking this body by the hand, sitting it down and saying to this body, "This is how I want us to do this." The trap we often fall into, and when I say we, I'm very clear that this is a trap I still often fall into. When I have a busy day, when there's some pressure, some stress, perhaps some anxiety, and my thought processes become faster and faster, more and more thinking, and the brain waves become higher and faster. But at some point, it becomes hard to see through all of the thinking. The trap we so often fall into, that I so often fall into, is in that moment I still perhaps think that what I need to do is just think harder, think better thoughts. And what's clear is, when we've spun up our brainwaves so high, no amount of thinking can make it better. We're just pouring more thinking on top of already too many thoughts. What you're doing right now is walking in the opposite direction. As you sit your body down, as you take deep, slow breaths, and as you feel into the softening of your body, you're dropping from your head into your body. And we need to create many moments like this throughout our day, where we can walk in the opposite direction of the busy thoughts. Take a few big breaths and just for a moment experience this body. When we slow our breath, our heart rate slows down, and so does our brain waves. Every time you stop for a few big breaths and focus on the softness of your body, you can get back to what needs to get done with just a little more clarity. Start again from a lower brainwave state. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left, and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left. And also lean your upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we possibly can be right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips in and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. Feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. So as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, see yourself standing at the start of a brand new week. See your toes sticking over the edge. See yourself ready to dive in. Take your next big breath. Standing at the start of the new week, we are looking into the week ahead, and we're trying to step into this week with a clear intention. Being intentional, not just wandering into the week on autopilot and being blindsided by every unexpected thing that comes our way. So as you take a look into the week ahead, remind yourself of the things that are known about this week. What is already in the calendar? As you take a deep breath, as you dive deep inside, walk yourself through this week. Walk through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and remind yourself of some of the things you need to get done this week. Remind yourself of some of the places that you need to go this week. And remind yourself of some of the people you need to see this week. Take your next big breath. What are you creating this week? A slightly different question is, how are you creating this week? Because the way we show up is how we are creating. Every interaction we have is an act of creation. What comes to your mind when you ask yourself the question, what am I creating this week? Take your next big breath. For the moment, transport yourself to the end of the week. standing in the weekend and looking back, what would your checklist look like for the end of the week? What are some of the things for which you'd like to say, I got this done, I got that done? What are some of the things for which you'd like to say, I got started on this one, or I made progress on that one? Take your next big breath. We can create from one of two places. We can create from a place of fear, or we can create from a place of freedom. Let's take a moment to look at these two. First, creating from a place of fear. In other words, what is it that motivates your actions? Are you regularly acting in anxiety and doubt? Hyper-focused on everything that is wrong or possibly goes wrong? Is every action you take an attempt to run away from what scares you? The truth is, we live in reality. We do need to keep a roof over our heads and food on the table. There are things to deal with. But when we're always creating from this fear, then we're creating while looking over our shoulder. And if this is the way we're always inspired to create, then we can never do much better than just outrun what scares us. Where are you doing this? Where are you reacting to everything that scares you? Take your next big breath. The Dalai Lama reminds us this morning that moving towards better rather than moving away from bad is an attitude of embracing life rather than rejecting it. Creating in freedom means you recognize that you are a born creator. Creating in freedom means you recognize that you are the manifestation of abundance. Creating freedom means you choose to open your eyes to possibility, to recognize opportunity, and you choose to be inspired by what it is that you want to create. Are there any areas of your life where you are applying this? Where you are embracing the freedom to be the creator that you are. And instead of running from what you don't want, set your sights on and run towards what you do want. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every cell of your body. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you one more time today's message from the Dalai Lama. He says, moving towards better rather than moving away from bad is an attitude of embracing life rather than rejecting it. And then he does have some thoughts on where to place our focus. He says, every day, think as you wake up. Today, I am fortunate to be alive. I have a precious human life. and I am not going to waste it. I'm going to use all my energies to develop myself, to expand my heart out to others, to achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. I'm going to have kind thoughts towards others. I'm not going to get angry or think badly about others. I'm going to benefit others as much as I can. Just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. We have another minute or two of silence left. Use the time to look at your week ahead and create for yourself some clarity around what are the things that you're going to choose to run towards in your life. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for the privilege of standing at the start of a new week. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the opportunity to take a moment and look into my week ahead and just try and create for myself some clarity and some intention as I walk into this week. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for recognizing where I am creating in fear, where I am creating by looking over my shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for a renewed reminder, a renewed effort to place more of my attention on what I do want, on what I do want to create, and pour my energy into possibility and opportunity. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for jumping into the week along with us. Spread your wings, fly off into the weekend. Create at your highest potential. Anami, a very good morning. Happy Monday. Nella, good morning. It's great to see you. Happy Monday. Thank you, Danae. It's Monday. Shake it up. I love that. Have a great week. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Sunmuddy. Thank you, Beatrix. I trust you're all going to have a great week. See you again soon. Ciao, ciao.